Hello, how are you today? I hope you're good. The lesson before us today is on the topic capitalize. Can you say that after me? Capitalize. In this lesson today, we are going to look at one, the meaning of the term capitalize, two, the rules on when to capitalize. So I want you to sit back, relax, and listen carefully as we go through the lesson. Now, the first thing here, meaning of the term capitalize. What is the meaning of the term what? Capitalize. So capitalize means to write or print in capital letters. So when you write in capital letters, it means you have what? Capitalized the word. Do you get it? So to capitalize means to write or print in capital letter. Then when writing in English, not all words are to be in lowercase. Some words are to begin with capital letters. So in this lesson, we're going to look at what scenario should we begin writing in capital letter. Do you get it now? Okay. So now, when to use capital letters. 1. Capitalize the first letter of the first word in a sentence. Can you repeat that? Capitalize the first letter of the first word in a sentence. Like we know that a sentence is made up of what? Words. So the first letter of the first word in a sentence should be what? Capitalized. When you're writing, the first letter of the first word should be capitalized, and also after a full stop, the first letter of the next word should also be what? Capitalized. Example: she was at the party. She is the first word, and S is the first word letter, which is what? In capital letters. Then 2. This is the book I wanted to buy. This is the first word, and the T, which is the first letter, is what? Capitalized. You get it now? Okay. Number 2, capitalize the first letter of the first word in a quotation. So you should also what? Capitalize the first letter of the first word in a quotation. Let's look at an example. Okay. Example: Mary asked, "Did you eat the bread?" Did you eat the bread is the sentence in what? Quotation. So you can see that D, which is the first word, is what? In capital letters. So you should capitalize the first letter of the first word in a quotation. I hope you understand that. Then also, number 3, capitalize names of people and proper nouns. Don't forget that capitalize names of people and proper what? Nouns. First of all, what are proper nouns? Proper nouns are specific names given to people, place, or things. You can see things around us have different names to call them. The people around us have different names to call them, and we have different places around us. So you can see that these things have specific names given to them. For example, names of people can be James, Jane, Angela, etc. Names of places: London, the supermarket, the shopping mall, etc. Then the names of things we can have: fan, gas, phone, etc. Did you get it? So proper nouns are specific names given to what? People, place, or what? Things. So when a person's name is to be written, the first letter should be what? Capitalized. When you're writing the names of somebody, the first letter should be on capital letter. I hope you get that. Then also, in writing the names of places or things, the first letter should be capitalized. So when you're writing the names of places or things, for example, I went to the cinema. The C should be in what? Capital letter. I bought a new phone. The P should be in what? Capital letters. Did you get it now? Okay. Now, these are some examples. We have Mark, Jane. Mark, Jane are the names of persons. The first letters are what? Capitalized. We have London, Mr. Biggs, shopping mall, names of places. The first letters are what? On capital letter. Then book hanger, they are names of things. The first letters are what? Capitalized. Do you get it? Good. Number 4. Capitalize the first letter of the title of a book or movie. When writing the titles of books or movies, the first letter should be what? Capitalized. Example, Alice in Wonderland. That's the title of what? A movie. It's also a title of a book too. You can see that the first letter or word is capitalized. Then the second is The Bear and the Tortoise Story. That's the title of a book. The first letter is also capitalized. Number 5. Capitalize the first letter of days, months, and holidays. So when you're writing the names of the days of the week, the month of the year, holidays, you should capitalize the first letter. We have example here. Friday is one of the days of the week. The F is on capital letter. May is a month of the year. The first letter is what capitalized. Easter, we have Easter holiday. The first letter E was capitalized. I hope you understand that. Then number 6, capitalize the pronoun I. Can you say that after me? Capitalize the pronoun what? I. Anytime you need to write the pronoun I, always capitalize it. Whether is at the middle or the beginning of a sentence, make sure you do what? Capitalize it. Is that clear? Okay. The following should also be what? Capitalized. The following should also be what? Capitalized. Abbreviations. When you want to abbreviate words, for example, doctor. Doctor, the abbreviation is DR. You can see that D is what? Capitalized. So when you want to abbreviate words, the first alphabet, the first letter should be what? On capital letter. Then we also have initials in the names of persons. When you want to write the initials in the names of persons, the initials must be in what? Capital letter, like we have here JP Skinner. Then we have also groups. You should also capitalize the first word, first letter of the group. The one we have here is what? Red Cross. Do you guess it now? So now, did you enjoy the lesson? Of course you did. So in our next class, in my next class, we will be learning about alphabetize. So I would want you to really what? Be available, make yourself available. Do not miss it for any reason, and I promise you it's going to be interesting. Now let's look at our assignments. I want you to answer the activities on page 74 to 77 on your Language Smart textbook, after which you take a picture of it and do what? Upload it to the what? Portal, okay, for marking. And also, do not fail to ask your questions using the question and answer what box. If you have any question whatsoever concerning the lesson, please do not fail to what? Ask your question, because I will surely do what? Answer you when I see your what? Question. See you in the next class. Bye.